Welcome back. Now we're going to start to identify all of your personal loss events. We're going to start from the time you were born up until now. We're going to look at every single loss event that has come into your life. This is why I shared with you the loss event list, because it's really important for you to understand how far you've traveled and the things that have come into your life that you may have possibly forgotten about. They may have been so painful that you decided to forget about them, to move on. Whether society told you to move on from them and to forget about it, or whether it was just easier for you because it was so painful that you just could not cope with it by consciously thinking about it all the time. So how we're going to do this is we're going to create your life's loss events graph, okay? But we're going to start with the timeline of your losses first, and then we'll move into how to create the graph over the next couple of videos. Because you probably noticed, I like to keep the videos short so that you can watch them over and over and get each step quite easily. So across the timeline, we're going to start with when you were born. Let's start here. We're going to start when you were born, and we're going to slowly come across up till the age that you are now. So depending on when you're watching this video, put your birth date at the beginning, and I keep going the wrong way. So put your birth date at the beginning, and then at the end, you will put the current year that you're in now. And then you will also put, say if you're 50, so divide it into half. So you've got, 0 to 25, and then from 26 on to 50. And then you can divide it again. So you've got 0 to 12, 13, and then you've obviously got from 37 on. That way you can very clearly deep dive into it. Now, your dawn of conscious memory is normally between 2 and 5, or 2 and 7, a lot of people say. So mark your dawn of conscious memory and actually put a date, 2.5, and what you remember happening, okay? Then I want you to slowly move yourself, you can close your eyes, you can breathe in deep, and start to move along the timeline, just writing down the age that you were or the year that it was when a loss event happened. The first major loss event that I can remember was we were 8 and we had a little dog, and our dad decided that we can't have a dog anymore, and the dog went off to the pound. And that's really sad. Especially my older sister wrote a poem about how her dad had killed her dog today. But anyway, I'm digressing. So start to put down all the things that have happened in your life. You can put the year and your age, and just very briefly just write what that loss event was. My grandfather passed when I was 13. You just continue on. And then once you've got that in a straight line, we will then go on and we will add the second part of the graph, which I will explain in the next video. I look forward to seeing you then.